Jennifer complains that she is always unlucky. No matter how much she studies for exams, luck is not on her side. She claims that she studies a lot and does everything in her power, but yet on the day of exam, things don't go well. She thinks it is because of bad luck. She is simply unlucky. What does the science say about luck? More precisely, what does statistics say about luck? Let's go and visit the stats guru. Well, according to the stats guru, what humans call luck predominantly resembles what statisticians label randomness or random variation. Humans usually understand luck as something outside of their control, quite similar to random variation, which is also uncontrollable. But luck is quite subjective to human experience. Imagine a factory produces a fruit drink and fills it into a big cylinder, before packaging it into bottles. The producers want to meet the target quantity. In reality, regardless of how much they try, there is always going to be some random variation, quite never matching the target. Customers might feel unlucky when the actual quantity is less than the target. However, when the quantity is over the target, customers become happier as they are getting more value. They feel lucky. On the other hand, the producers might not feel so lucky. So luck is quite subjective. But according to scientists, randomness is randomness, whether you overperform or underperform. Random variation is just random variation, whether above or below the target. Let's get back to the guru. Oh no. He is busy. Let's give him some time.
5 hours later.
He believes random variations exist but has a small impact. He doubts that Jennifer's poor performance is due to luck, but does not rule out extreme variations. But more importantly, random variation should cancel out in the long run. So you can't be unlucky all the time. Or you can't be lucky all the time. Remember the juice producers, they shouldn't be upset. Sometimes, they are going to be over the target, and other times under. But in the long run the effects should cancel out. So let's get back to Jennifer. Yes, luck might exist. It is called random variation. It should have a small impact, but the good news, it will even out, in the long run. So Jennifer, you cannot be unlucky all the time. But what if? What Jennifer refers to as luck, is not luck at all, or in statistics terminology, it is not random at all. In order for luck to behave like randomness, it cannot have patterns. Otherwise, it wouldn't be random. If there is a hidden cause, hidden patterns, to Jennifer's poor performance on exams, it wouldn't be random. In plain terms, it wouldn't be luck. Let's test this. We can ask Jennifer if there are any habits she does before or during the exam. Does she do anything routinely the day before the exam? Well, Jennifer thinks about it, and she remembers. She drinks 3 cups of coffee the night before the exam, so she can stay up and study. 3 cups of coffee can really affect the quality of her sleep. We ask Jennifer to refrain from drinking coffee on the day before the exam, and see the impact. So Jennifer does just that. Her results improve. There is a pattern between Jennifer's drinking coffee in excess and her poor performance. Given the new results, what do statistics say about this? According to the stats guru, Jennifer's poor performance is not due to random variations. It is because of assignable causes. And guess what? According to statistics, assignable causes can be found and fixed, just like the case of Jennifer's excessive coffee drinking. But can luck really play a role? Let's change things around to see. Let's change the scenario a bit. Imagine Jennifer has a good studying strategy, works hard, doesn't consume coffee in excess prior to the exam. But she is in a sensitive situation. The university had placed her on probation, which means she has to maintain a 70% average in 2 courses. She has only 2 courses to demonstrate her performance. Assume she doesn't do well on them. Can she blame luck? Let's get back to the stats guru. No worries, he can still help us while barbecuing. The guru sees the situation a bit differently now. Previously, He mentioned that in the long run, random variation will even out. But 2 courses is not exactly a long period. That is only 2 events. 2 courses are not long enough to even out random variations. Especially, if the random variations are extreme, they can play a bigger role in the outcome. So Jennifer might be just right. Let's think about this a bit deeper. Whenever your chances are few, random variation has influence. This has implications in the real world, because sometimes opportunities are few. In business, entrepreneurs usually have few big opportunities to capture big market share. In sports, athletes trying out for professional sports teams only have few chances for tryouts. In the arts, artists might have only few opportunities to present their talents when it matters. In all these cases and many more, luck can play a big role. Luck can really be a formidable force, especially in situations with so many factors affecting success and so few chances to achieve it. So whenever the number of tries is small, random variation plays a higher role. Statisticians sometimes refer to this as the pitfall of small sample size. So, does science believe in luck? Well, if luck is really something outside of our control and does not reveal patterns, so it cannot be predicted, then luck can be thought of as random variation. It is usually small and will even out in the long run. But when the sample size is small, extreme events can have a high impact. So next time you pursue something, make sure you get lots of tries.